All right, Shalom. This is Arakah Bahmar Yashala out of GMS Lions Den. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Raquah, Quadash, Ma'amoth. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing truth and sincerity. All right, got a lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. I'm going to jump straight into it, man. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Come, man. So this is what the Lord is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is about to bring into the world, man. As you can see all these atrocities going on around the world, man. All right, you got famine in different places, Venezuela. Also finna get ready to hit the next big spot, which is America, man. All right, most and foremost, America's economy is basically going up the shit right now, man. The shit finally hitting the fan with America's economy. All right, you got Trump, you know what I'm saying, with this high wall of pride, with this high wall of pride, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not folding, all right, with this government shutdown. He want this funding for his wall, man. All right, so with that being said, he's not breaking. He's not folding until he gets what he wants. So with that being said, his pride is going to be the downfall of this society, of this economy, man. All right, in the midst of that, 2/3 of our people going to be cut off. All right, why? Because they depend on what you call the government system to make it by day after day, man. All right, they depend on WIC, food stamps, so forth and so forth. These tax returns and all that, man. They depend on this stuff. All right, that's why the title of the lesson is going to be "Woe unto you that go into Egypt." All right, because 2/3 of our people depend on our oppressors for their help, man. All right, verse 6, it says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Come, man. So with all this pride that 2/3 of our people have been walking in, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have been walking in great pride. All right, and it's time for that pride to be brought down, man. All right, and that pride is going to be brought down through the midst of that sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. All right, because 2/3 of our people, all right, they depend on the government assistance. They depend on government assistance, man. All right, so they don't have that assistance from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're not going to depend on him. Okay, so with that being said, that's where they messed up at, man. All right, they're putting their trust in man. All right, and on top of that, they're putting their trust in their oppressors, the one that got them in the situation that we're in now. All right, so with that being said, that's why 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off, man. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick precept. This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai." Come on, man. That's 2/3 of our people, man, are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They look to this country of America. They look to its power, but they don't look to the one who created this place, man, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They don't look to the creator. They look to the creation. All right. So the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created all these things, man, but they're not worshiping him. So therefore, they're going to be destroyed. All right. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I grab a quick precept real quick? One second. See, can I grab it? All right, here it is. I got it. This is 2nd Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. It says that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And that's what's happening, man, during this process, man. If you're not worshiping the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you will be put to death. All right, why? Because you're not saying that you need him, man. All right, you're not showing that you have faith in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You saying you can do all these things on your own, man. All right, that's why scripture says, lean not into thy own understanding. Why? Because leaning to your own understanding will get you destroyed in that day. Thinking that you can draw you what is called a blueprint out, you know what I'm saying, and try to get out of this destruction coming out. That's not the way, man. The blueprint already been laid out, all right, by the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's the only way out, by abiding by his rules, man. All right, and it doesn't matter whether small or great, whether man or woman, just like Scripture said, man. He's not a respective person. So therefore, if you're not worshiping him, all right, you prideful women, all right, you know what I'm saying? Especially y'all, the so-called Jake women, man. If y'all not worshiping the Lord, y'all by some y'all shy, you gonna be put to death. All right, children and all, man. Old, the elderly. All right. Like I say, man, the Lord is not the respect of persons. All right, why? Because you had the prophets of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, out here telling y'all these things before they come to hand. All right, blowing that trumpet, trying to prepare you for the battle, but no one's getting ready for it, man. So therefore, you have to be numbered to the sword, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab a precept real quick. 1 second. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 14. All right. It says, they have blown the trumpet even to make already, but none goeth to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Come, man. So the men of the Lord, all right, around the four corners of the earth have been blowing the trumpet, but 2/3 of our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, have been coming to prepare for the battle, man. They haven't been taking heed to the prophets of the men of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. Once again, that's why it goes back to Hosea 4:6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Come, man. So you rejecting this knowledge, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to reject thee. All right. Because like during these times coming up, man, Isaiah 33:6. It says, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. If you don't have the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua during that day, you won't be stable, man. You will be destroyed. You will be slaughtered during that time, man. All right, because you don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua dwelling within you, protecting you, man. All right. Verse 15, it says, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. It says, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Come on, man. All right. So you're gonna be devoured by the sword, man. All right. If the famine don't get you, the sword gonna be there, man. All right. The sword being the representation by the hand of these martial law troops, by the hand of these racial wars, or ultimately the sword of being those ICBMs, man. When that fire come, those missiles, all right, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, all right, because if you make it out of the famine, and then you make it out of those racial wars and the martial law, this, that, and the third, man, you ain't making it out of those missiles, all right, because the only way you're gonna get out of that is through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He deliver you, man. All right, that's why it goes back to Romans 10:13. Whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved, man. And then on top of that, you're gonna be saved by your works. All right. All right. Grab another quick precept, man. People think it's a game out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been telling people, this whole time, great famine coming, destruction. You know what I'm saying? They finna push the mark of the beast. Oh yeah, man. They've been saying that for decades. Yeah, but it's a time and place for everything, man. Our people don't understand that. They expect when you tell them something, they expect the shit to happen right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua say he's long suffering, man. All right, so he doesn't go off all the time. He goes off of his, man. And he doesn't move until he feel like he needs to. All right. This is Ezekiel 4:16. And this is how you're going to be in those times, man. Why? Because you didn't obey the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is Ezekiel 4:16. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. He's going to break it amongst the midst of our people, man. Jerusalem is a people before it is a place. All right. And it says, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. Man. As I like to say, precept eating, man. Eating here a little, eating there a little, man. Drinking here a little, drinking there a little, all right? You're going to be rationing in those days, man. Why? Because food is going to be scarce, all right? And you got all these camps and all that talking about, stockpile up. It's no need for that, man. Why? Because the next person, all right, they're gonna be worried about feeding their family, and they're coming in your door, all right, and they getting what they need, okay, to provide for their family as well. So it's gonna be a dog eat dog, every man for themselves in that day, man. All right. Verse 17, it says that they may want bread and water and be astonished one with another and consume away for their iniquity. Come on, man. So you're going to consume away for your iniquity, man. In the midst of that, you're going to be astonished. Why? Because, oh, man, the men of the Lord wasn't playing, man. They just wasn't talking out their ass, man. They really was telling us the truth. But then y'all going to be shamefaced in that day wishing y'all would have listened, but it's going to be too late, man. All right, as I've been quoting out lately, Judges 10 and 13, the Lord is going to tell you and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, man. All right, that's why he set in front of you life and death, and you reached your hand wherever you chose, man. And you chose death by calling on these other gods and not doing the things which are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's either his way or highway, man. Ain't no ifs and buts about that. All right, so you're going to be cut off in that family, man, if you're not obeying the voice of the Lord. All right. I'm gonna grab another precept. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 19, I think it is. Oh yeah, verse 19. All right, because in that day, like I say with the famine, you know what I'm saying, you got people out here telling our people to stockpile on food. Okay, that'll be cool for a time being, for a short period of time. All right, but once shit really start to get crunched down, all right, when somebody else needs when somebody else stomach touching their back, all right, they go have to come in there. They go start looking, man. They coming in your house, seeing what you got. All right, see if you live in the same way they living. All right, and if you living better than them in that day, man, they gonna have to get that from you, man. All right, like I say, man, it's gonna be a dog eat dog time in that day, man. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 19. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." Come, man. So things are going to be so bad in that day, man. All right, they coming in your house just for just to eat, man. All right. It says that they should destroy houses with the sword. All right, so they coming there with guns. They coming in there ready to go, ready for action. All right, it ain't no coming there trying to plead. Oh man, can we get this, that, and the third? Oh no, they coming in there strong arming, man. They getting it right then and there. All right, it says and spoil their goods, man. They coming there trying to take your goods. Okay, so if you don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, seek him while he may be found. All right, Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Because his time is almost up, man. All right, we can't stretch that enough. This time is almost up. You can see it. You can feel it in the air, man. All right. You can feel it in the air. It's coming any day now. All right. This is Matthew. It's like you. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 30. It says, "Wherefore, if Yahweh Bashem Yahushua clothes the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith?" Come, man. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua provide these things for the grass. He provides the grass with dew in the morning. All right, seeing that the grass need that dew to be nourished. All right, he's saying what more that he know for you, man. All right. So therefore, he knows that you need these things, what you should eat and what you should drink. He knows that you need these things down here in this captivity to get by. So therefore, he's going to provide them, man. All right. So in that day, we don't have nothing to worry about if we're working for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why Sirach 4 and 28 says, "Striving for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." Come, man. So long as we push for this truth, man, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to take care of us, man. No ifs and buts about it. All right. Now check this out. Verse 31. It says, "Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed?" Come, man. So we don't supposed to worry about those things, man. We keep pushing and doing the will of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, exalting him. And he's going to take care of those things, man. All right. Verse 32. It says, "For all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things." All right, come, man. Those things do the Gentiles seek, the ones that don't know the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, the ones that don't know who that they're Israelites, man. All right, and also the other Gentiles, man, the ones that are exiled out of the 12 tribes of Israel, man, the ones that's not a part of the 12 tribes of Israel, not exiled, Salaki. All right, you know the ones that are not part of the 12 tribes of Israel as well, man. They worry about those things. Why? Because they don't have no faith. They don't have no hope in the provider, man. All right, so therefore they worry. All right, that's why the Lord say He didn't give us the He gave us a spirit, didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind, man. All right. Verse 33, here go the point again. All right. So out of all these things, man, all right, seeing these things going on, all right, verse 33, it says, but seek ye the first the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Come on, man. So do what's pleasing unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and you won't have no need of those things, man, because he'll provide them for you. All right. Seeing that you're doing the work that you were given to do. Okay. Once again, Sirach 4:28, striving for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Push forth this truth, and the Lord is going to push forth for you, man. All right. So therefore, we have nothing to worry about, man. No worries at all. All right. Verse 34, it says, take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Come, man. Tomorrow worry about itself. So we worry about tomorrow when they get here, man. So therefore we can't be worried about what's in our future, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua directed the steps, man. All right. So therefore we don't know what he has in store for us, man. But what we do know, if we keep pushing, he will look out for us, man. All right. And I got one more precept, and I'm gonna wrap it up with that, man. Lord willing, this video was edifying. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Come, man. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to number you to the sword. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because when he called through the mouth of his prophets, ye did not hear. All right. When he spake to you through the mouth of his prophets, you did not hear, man. You didn't listen. You did that evil, which you thought was good. All right. But it's really evil, man. All right. You kept doing that. All right. And it's not pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So that's why it's counted as evil in his eyes, man. All right. So therefore, he's going to number you to the sword if you don't turn back and repent. Come on, man. The lion that's roared, man. So if you don't turn back and repent, man, you will be numbered to that sword. All right. But if you're doing the things that are pleasing to him, you have nothing to worry about in these times, man. Verse 13, it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And why is that? Why his servant's going to be well taken care of in that day? Why? Because we stayed kingdom minded, man. We kept our mind forth on the kingdom, all right? Pushing toward to that mark, which is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, getting back to him, bidding as many back to the marriage as possible, man, doing the things that are pleasing to him, exalting him, all right, above all. All right, just how it says in Ecclesiastes 12:13, if I'm not mistaken, man. The whole duty of a man is to exalt the Lord and keep his law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. All right. So in that day, man, it's going to be beautiful. All right. These are beautiful days that we're living in. All right. Why? Because we know that we're doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, man. So therefore, we have nothing to worry about. That's why we have to keep the faith. All right. Keep pushing. All right. Verse 14. All right. It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And why is that? Why? Because the men of the Lord are going to sing for joy of heart. Why? Because they did those things that are pleasing to the Lord, and the things that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua told us are coming to pass, man. So therefore, we know that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not a liar, man. All right, and everything that he says is true. All right, so that's why we're going to sing for joy, man. All right, why? Because he told us these things beforehand, because he loves us, man. All right, so therefore he told us these things beforehand so we can prepare. All right, and our job was to prepare the remnant of our people, but 2/3 of them are going to listen. All right, so therefore that's why they have to be cut off and die, according to Zechariah 13:8. All right, it says, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall for and Salaki, and it says, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Come, why? Because you did those things that are displeasing to the Lord, man. You turned your ears away from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, you closed up your ears to those words of the Lord, man. All right, you basically didn't take heed to nothing he said, man. So therefore, while he was trying to give you that escape route, all right, when the shit finally hit the fan, all right, you're gonna be trying to play a game of catch up, trying to figure out how to escape when the route was already given. All right. So therefore, man, once again, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And with that being said, man, once again, seek the Lord while he may be found, because that time is almost up. All right. And once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Raquah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth of sincerity. Shalom. Keep pushing.